Uh, 2016, Snapchat, King Kylie, Instagram, Studzaya, BBLs, and eyebrows larger than the surface of our foreheads. I kind of miss that. So, what happened to that era? How did we go from boss babes and insta baddies to GLP-1s and trad wives? We'll answer all three of those questions on today's episode of The Beauty Files. If you are new here, this is a channel where we do a deep dive into all things beauty. So buckle up for the ride because we're heading into 2016. So in order to start off this story, we do have to talk about what did 2016 trends even look like. Chapter 1, Hype Beasts and Baddies. During this vibrant era, the full glam look reigned supreme, captivating the hearts of makeup enthusiasts everywhere. Why, you ask? To understand this beauty phenomenon, we must first consider the major influencers of the time, millennials and Gen Z. These two generations, raised on a steady diet of social media and celebrity gossip, became the perfect audience for the bold makeup trends that took off. Looking back at the celebrity beauty styles of the period, one could easily pinpoint the quintessential 2016 makeup vibe. Think polished and professional, yet undeniably striking. Picture bold brows, eye-catching lip colors, and sultry smoky eye that lean toward neutral tones. Notice not a trace of blush in sight, girl. Contouring was key, perhaps with a touch of bronzer, but blush was simply off the table. Complete opposite of today. As we dive into the popular social media platforms of the day, Instagram and Snapchat emerge as the shining stars. You remember those days? This was the golden age of the Instagram model, okay? Big booty Instagram models, okay? Where everyone craved to look as fabulous and as trendy as possible, hoping to capture the attention of the digital universe. Once again, the bold brow made its statement, accompanied by deep contouring and highlighter that reached for the heavens. I don't know if you guys can see my highlighter, but I def got it on today. Not to mention rich lip colors, typically in reds or nudes. Dark hair hues complemented the look, culminating in a palette that was unapologetically dramatic and eye-catching. But for those of you who may not have been makeup maestros, Snapchat's filters became your saving grace. In 2016, Instagram adopted Snapchat Stories feature, complete with its own array of filters as well. Okay, so it was filter heaven at the time, baby. With these handy tools, even less than perfect makeup could look polished and curated. Because that was the point at the time. Everyone wanted to look perfect, snatched, even though a bold makeup look was kind of hard to pull off if you didn't know what you were doing. Instagram had transformed from a casual sharing platform into a launchpad for aspiring influencers. But for anyone eager to embody the glamorous look of their idolized models, but unsure of their techniques, like most of us, YouTube was the next stop. The glorious days of YouTube. Exactly where you are right now. Hey. Long-form content thrived during this period. Our attention span seemed unending as we happily immersed ourselves in 30-minute long tutorials from our favorite beauty gurus. Remember beauty gurus?
Y'all probably thought I was done talking crap for the rest of the year, but I'm not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jackie Aina.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a favorites video because I feel like I haven't sat down and I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in a hot minute because I've been doing voiceovers lately.
Today I'm doing this makeup look right here. I wanted to create something fierce, glam, just knocking everyone out of the park for Thanksgiving makeup look, and this is what I came up with. I created this duochrome pink cut crease, like really fierce eye makeup look, and I played with a lot of new products for this video today.
They expertly guided us through the nuances of contouring, achieving a flawless cut crease, and mastering the art of a perfect winged eyeliner, as if we too possess the skills of seasoned artists. This golden age of beauty influencers ushered in a wave of excitement. The girls wanted to learn, and the seasoned pros were eager to share their secrets. Now, some of these seasoned pros had a lot of experience working in makeup stores like MAC or Sephora. So they were the perfect people to speak on these things. Like, we really created an ecosystem where people could learn to look just like the models. However, it was all fun and games until the culture began to shift, spurred by the arrival of soon-to-be global phenomenon from Korea. Chapter 2, K-pop takeover. All right, let's dive into something exciting. This is a period of time that a lot of people tend to forget about when referencing the huge shift in our beauty trends. I wrote a whole article about this. It's on Substack. It's very interesting how people fail to mention that in 2017, a K-pop sensation named BTS had landed in America to potentially, and they did end up, receive an award at the wildly popular Billboard Music Awards. At this time, the majority of Americans were blissfully unaware of Korean beauty trends, happily stuck in their own worlds of familiar products. Matte lipstick, matte foundation, matte concealer, matte this, matte that, okay? So when these incredibly talented young men snagged their first award in the US, it sent shockwaves through the audience. People couldn't believe their eyes. Here were these guys on stage, not just rocking makeup, but flaunting glowy, smooth skin that looked almost too good to be true. And they seemed so young. Now let's face it, Hollywood has always had an obsession with looking eternally youthful and perfect. The pressure is real, girl. So when fans saw these K-pop idols who appeared younger and sported skin that outshone theirs, the questions started flying. How did they do that?
I have to ask because you guys' skin is just beautiful. Do you guys have a skincare routine at all?
스킨케어 하나요? 화장품 로션?
Yeah,
every day.
yeah, my skin is clean. Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, you want to touch?
You want to touch?
What?
Go t-
What did you say?
Go ahead, Natasha. Go touch. This is for the BTS army. How did it feel?
It's clean,
It's
right?
very clean,
It's very clean.
moisturized.
Okay.
And just like that, the glass skin trend was born.
Everyone out there, put away the contour sticks because the latest beauty trend is all about natural skin.
Yeah.
A beauty blogger's photo of her perfect skin has taken over the internet and set a new standard in beauty as commenters are calling it glass skin.
This phenomenon took hold of America and stayed for years. We were so caught up in concealing our insecurities with layers of full coverage foundation and concealer that we rarely considered that maybe, just maybe, some folks preferred healthy, clear skin over a thick layer of makeup. This revelation opened the door for Korean cosmetic companies to step in and capitalize on the moment. Suddenly, everyone was curious about the famed 10-step Korean skincare routine. What products were they using? Should I be shopping at Japanese or Korean or Chinese brands? What's the secret to achieving a flawless glow? That's when influencers and American brands rushed in to meet this newfound desire because, as they say, where there's demand, there's supply. Companies clamored to convince the public that their products could help them achieve that coveted glass skin look. However, the messaging often still revolved around hiding imperfections. Enter the influencers who started experimenting with Korean products, sharing their routines, and showing off how to achieve that radiant glass skin. It quickly spiraled into an obsession. People began shopping sprees, purchasing product after product, as cosmetic companies eagerly adjusted their lines to focus more on shinier, glossier finishes to entice this eager audience, desperate to unlock the secrets of radiant skin. But that's not all. As the thirst for glass skin surged, a new social media platform arrived, causing a major shift in our trend culture. If you were around during this time, if you were conscious, then you probably know what this next chapter is going to be. Chapter 3, TikTok takeover. Gone are the days when we eagerly scroll through the polished perfection of Instagram and YouTube. What used to be the platform for casually sharing snippets of life have transformed into a whirlwind of brand deals and sponsorships. So where's the escape for the everyday poster craving authenticity? Enter TikTok. Now our feeds are alive with vibrant short-form content that brings the world to us faster than ever. Sure, our attention spans may have taken a hit or two or three or like 10 or something like that. But that just means we get to enjoy a whirlwind of get ready with me videos and everyday makeup tips in just a few seconds. Remember when posting was about capturing something spontaneous? Well, on TikTok, you can shoot a random clip and rack up millions of likes and views in no time. As trends evolve at lightning speed, brands and influencers have rushed to the platform to tap into its endless opportunities and keep their audiences engaged in this new bite-sized world.
Hi guys, I'm Jackie Aina. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 TikTok hacks because apparently beauty gurus like myself have been put straight out of business ever since TikTok hit the scenes, okay?
Gone are the lengthy tutorials about intricate full-face looks. Now, if you want to showcase something more complex, you better do it in under 30 seconds or risk missing the moment. This shift sparked a craving for quick and easy beauty solutions. A bold face, if done correctly, looks good, but it's not quick and easy. But you know what is? A natural, low-effort makeup look. The beauty landscape is clearly shifting, embracing clear, radiant skin and shorter, simpler tutorials that focus on less complex looks. But nothing could have predicted the catastrophic, life-changing event that would shift this trend into the new beauty standard. Chapter 4, The Pandemic Acceleration. Welcome to 2020, a year that flipped our world upside down. The unfortunate news hits us. COVID-19 swept across the United States, leading to complete lockdowns. Suddenly, we found ourselves sheltered at home, navigating a new reality where the outside world felt distant and unattainable. Our daily routines were thrown into chaos. Gone were the days of bustling workspaces and social outings. We were all stuck indoors. With nowhere to go, our cultural landscape began to shift radically. Who wants to bother with a full face beat when a mask would just smudge it all away and leave your skin feeling itchy? Instead, we embraced the chance to explore our inner selves and focus less on appearances and more on self-reflection and self-care. As heavy makeup took a backseat, skincare surged to the forefront. Early 2020 saw a skincare sales boom fueled by the rise of TikTok and its short-form content. People eagerly shared their newfound skincare routines, personal transformations, and fresh takes on minimal makeup. Conversations grew about how our lives had changed during quarantine. This curiosity about simplified beauty routines sparked a renaissance in our approach to makeup. This led to the catchy term, makeup blindness.
Excuse me, I just had to say your makeup is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's so pretty.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
I've always wanted to get so good at makeup, but I just don't know how to practice. And like seeing how good your makeup looks, like I bet you've been good like your entire life. Like you literally look like a makeup artist. I just don't know. I just can't practice that long. Like I don't know how long it would take for me to like get good at it. How long did it take you?
Oh yeah, I've been doing makeup here and there. Like I think maybe around since I was like 15 years old. Yeah, I started really early.
Okay.
Yeah.
15. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, oh my gosh, I bet you were like stunting on everybody back then. Like I bet you had the best makeup in the school and like everyone was complimenting you and like saying that your eyebrows look good and like your whole like foundation routine was good. Like, oh my gosh, I just can't imagine. One day, I just hope one day I can get good at it too. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, it was a long journey. Yeah, just keep trying. I promise you'll get better.
Really?
You'll get better.
Okay, I'll keep trying. Thank you.
Yes, you're blind, girl. Too much highlighter, you're blind. Too much lipstick, you're blind. Too much blush, you're blind. Makeup blindness. Suggesting that less is more and that heavy makeup wasn't the way to go anymore. Enter the concept of clean makeup. A desire for that effortless, natural glow that feels real, contrasting sharply with flashy, bold applications of the past. The collective decided that these two aesthetics simply couldn't coexist. One was all about the fresh, clean vibe, while the other felt heavy and overwhelming, almost clownish. Yikes. As trends inevitably evolve, the old is cast aside in favor of the new beauty standards. With terms like blush blindness, brow blindness, eyeliner blindness, lipstick blindness joining the conversation, it became clear we were saying out with the old, in with the new, hop on board if you want to be pretty too. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, I see why we moved away from 2016 makeup. Thank you so much for telling me. That makes so much sense. I can end this video right here. Bye-bye. But trust me, I wish I could end this story here. However, shifts in social media, technological platforms, and of course, our cultural landscape, alongside the disruptions of everyday life, are not the only things that impact our beauty industry. Politics do too. Chapter 5, Political Shifts. As our political leaders began to retreat from progressive ideals and movements, society found itself divided, some fighting back while others choosing to conform. For many, adapting to more conservative ideals became a means of survival. This shift is reflected prominently in the beauty industry, where young women increasingly embrace traditional patriarchal notions in a bid to cope with challenges posed by an unsupportive government and a struggling economy.
I've applied to 300 plus jobs since August, and I've heard back on none of them. Before you say it's my resume.
Oh, I can tell you why it seems like everyone's hiring, but no one's actually hiring you. I applied for thousands of jobs after I graduated college, and after I finally landed one, and once I left that company, I had no hope of getting another one, so I made my own career path. That's right, I never even managed to find a way into the industry from which I graduated from and originally wanted to join. Yeah, it's so hard for Gen Z and millennials to get a job nowadays. Most of us are just working 3 or 4 odd jobs to cover our bills. It's very sad. And people like this who are trying to sell you courses or profit off of this will try and tell you it's you or it's your approach that's the issue, and that's honestly not often it, which makes you feel even more helpless. Because when I would actually find places that were hosting interviews, I would often make it to like the end round of candidates, so I don't think it was me who was the problem. I had a pretty good fighting chance. But the issue is right in front of you. When you open up your LinkedIn, Indeed, whatever, and you look at all your job applications, what do you see right away? Only one of those was actually ever viewed. And most of them all go completely unviewed and untouched. Why is that? I can confirm this now as someone who once dabbled in the admin area for a company that also did this. This is very common practice, especially amongst like Fortune 500 companies. One time I had a friend who worked at a Fortune 500 company. I was like, oh, your marketing department's always posting listings for hiring. I should apply so we could work together. That'd be so much fun. And he looked at me and he said, don't bother. And I was like, that's kind of rude. Why would you say that? And he said, those probably aren't real. And any jobs we do have, they're going to be hired internally first. It's one of two things. We want our own people in the roles, but we have to post it publicly to say that we're hiring. Or two, the job just isn't real, and looking like we're always hiring looks good on the outside from a growth perspective. Now, the legalities of that, I'm not positive of. Sadly, it's not an uncommon practice in the industry. It has a name. They're referred to as ghost jobs. The worst part is there's no way of knowing at first glance which ones are real and which are fake. So I think the fact that these have become such a common practice might contribute to this number looking so good overall on a national scale of job openings. It's quite possible a lot of them aren't real.
No longer a woman aiming to be wild and free, but tamed and caged. Hopefully by a man with a lot of money and a really big house.
I just want to know if there's any other ladies out there whose dream job is to be a stay-at-home wife. Because honestly, I'm trying to understand the desire to want to be a girl boss or like a breadwinner. Like, do you know how much I would love to just be able to stay at home, raise our children, cook, bake some cute little muffins or something, buy some throw pillows, make sure the house stays nice and organized, do those like nice little fridge organizations like we see on the TikTok videos. Like, that is what I would love to do. Like, my dream career would be to be a stay-at-home wife and mother and taking care of the family. Like, I understand now, like, society's kind of pushing for women to pursue their careers and basically like become men, but I don't know. I just want to be in my feminine, like, you know, how God created it to be. Like, the woman to be feminine, the man to be masculine, and for them to go out and provide and work, and then the woman to stay at home and take care of their family. Like, is there anyone else that wants it too? Because, like, I feel like I'm alone here.
But jokes aside, the archetype of the traditional housewife has evolved into a figure who is naturally beautiful, quiet, and diligent. Many young women have taken on this persona, even going as far as to cosplay as trad wives, in hopes of becoming one themselves. This shift has reinforced the narrative that bold makeup is viewed as harsh, unladylike, and socially unacceptable. The underlying message is clear. To find success, wealth, and security with a partner, one must tone down their appearance, hold back on self-expression, and embrace silence. I mean, we've even seen conversations emerge around the concept of a stay-at-home girlfriend.
This is what my mornings look like as a 25-year-old stay-at-home girlfriend. I fill up Luke and I's water bottles to make sure we're hydrated, tidied up our bedroom, made the bed. Then I did my very long skincare routine. It's like 20 minutes long, and ice rolled. Then I did my 5-minute journal and went on a walk on the beach to get a coffee with Luke. And then I put my workout clothes on, did a workout at the gym with Luke, and afterwards made us some smoothie bowls.
Let that sink in. Okay, a stay-at-home girl. There aren't even any financial benefits to that. Like, your relationship is even recognized by law. What are you going to gain from this in the long term? What if he leaves you? Mamas, this is not smart, but this does highlight the extent to which some young women yearn for support in this society. At the same time, words like quiet luxury, minimalism, and neutral colors have surged in popularity, influencing both media trends and fashion. This encapsulates a common conservative trend seen in politics. As political ideologies shift right, so too does our approach to beauty, leading us towards minimalist makeup and that coveted glowy skin, fostering an obsession with presenting women as young, delicate, and vulnerable. This also leans into my comment about GLP-1s, where women are not only trying to make themselves look very natural, but also trying to lose as much weight as possible, which is why I say young, delicate, and vulnerable. This evolution ultimately cemented the belief that the soft, natural makeup look reigns supreme over bold statements. So much so that bold 2016-esque makeup is now viewed as part of alternative culture and a defiant stand against restrictions on women's self-expression. Yes, now when you step outside with the intricate eye look, it's seen as pushing against the status quo rather than the trend of the times. It's crazy how things shift so quickly, am I right? So, what's the big idea? The reality is that people didn't stop wearing 2016 makeup because they randomly decided it was ugly. It was a series of events we could not have predicted that shifted our culture. From being introduced to new beauty standards and practices from overseas, to a major shift in our social media, to unpredicted circumstances such as the pandemic, and major changes in our politics. All four of these things can really make someone feel like the odd one out if it doesn't resonate with you or your form of self-expression. At the end of the day, natural makeup is not a bad thing, nor is bold makeup. You don't have to choose a side, nor do you have to play a role to be accepted. Just like any trend, glassy, subdued face won't be deemed attractive for long, and something new will take its place. My suggestion, 3 syllables. Be yourself. Trends come and go, but your happiness is forever. And who knows? You might be the next trendsetter. Wait. I know you weren't just about to click off this video. I'm not done talking. Girl like me loves to have conversations. If you're a girl like me too, and you want to join in on the behind the scenes conversations that lead to the creation of these video essays, then please join my Substack. It'll be linked down in the description below. With my Substack, you will get the opportunity to have discussions with me that lead to the creation of these videos, and even get a shout out in the videos as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all my social media for more content. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Beauty Files. And remember, beauty has a history and every trend has a story. Bye.